Tamriel.
Talk to Guildmaster Sees All Colors. Is that here in... Oh, it's not only here in Shadowfen, it's here in Mournhold. Stormhold. Stormhold? Stormhold. Hello, and welcome to Do's and Tamriel, episode 23. I am Scarydrew, and here with me is Scarydoo.
If you include my singing...
That was the idea. That's why I started right then.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's not like I was exactly ready.
The show will be Do and Tamriel. Oh no, you should include it. It's awful. Hello.
Hello.
I won't really kill him. I love him very much. That's very violent.
So we're here in Stormhold, which, depending on where I cut the editing out, you'll probably hear me say Mournhold, Stormhold, Stormhold, Mournhold. We're here in Stormhold. We didn't do any. What?
Sorry.
We didn't do any extra leveling. Other than the last episode, but aside from the show, we didn't do any extra leveling, and so I'm gonna go stand next to this guy singing Red Diamond.
I was just gonna say, it looks very beautiful here.
Oh, that's not Red Diamond. Yeah, I love Shadowfen. As I struggle to remember the name of it, as always. I love Shadowfen. A lot of people don't, but what are you going to do? Oh, there's Sergeant Clark 87. That is the host of the new ESO Muster podcast.
Oh, it is? Hello!
Yes. And I was actually going to add him, and I forgot what he said his in-game name was, so I was going to listen to the podcast again to find it. But
and you recognized him,
he added me, so I didn't need to worry about that. Well, I remembered it was Sergeant something.
I didn't get a chance to listen to the show yet, but that's not for a lack of interest. I was training a new hire today, so I literally could not listen to a podcast, so that wasn't my fault. I just want him to know I am super excited about it.
So we are, well, the good news is we're level 23, and looks like all these Argonians around here and the NPCs are level 24, so we may not actually be too under-leveled for this.
Hey, Andrew. Yeah. Nobody likes you when you're 23. I sang twice today. That's all you get. You're like, that's all I want.
You know what we're going to do? You know what? I was going to say, well, let's go do the Fighters Guild, because that's here. This is the Fighters Guild right here, as indicated by the flags with the swords on them. Well, with a sword on it.
Fight. Swords.
Yeah, but I named the episode Shadowfen, so we're just going to jump right into the Shadowfen quest line here.
We can do the Fighters Guild next time.
Yeah, no, and we may have time to do it today as well, but just...
It's true, we might.
For now, we'll do 3 Tender Souls. The town of Stormhold is plagued with murders and abductions. I should check with the Vice Cannon. You may remember that from a couple episodes ago where we talked to the woman about meeting with the Vice Cannon, which is apparently also in the Fighters Guild. Speaking of the Fighters Guild, the Khajiits are fighting over there.
The Khajiits are arguing, going, Ernie, be nice.
All right. That's me. That's me doing my giving my good college effort.
College try. It's the old college try, first of all.
Yeah, to try and stop them from arguing.
I'm so glad that you said, speaking of the Fighters Guild, the Khajiits are fighting, because I was literally going to say that. So. No? The bounty so I'm coming into the Fighters Guild, because that's where
looks like there's a killer around here. Yes, it is still down here in the Fighters Guild for the Shadowfen questline to start.
I want cool themed rugs and flags. Can we, when we get a house, obviously we're going to take money we don't have and build a custom house. Can we please have cool stone floors and walls and like ridiculous...
Oh, you didn't see the guy that spent 50 grand or something to make a Elder Scrolls themed room?
I saw it on Reddit, and
yeah.
I mostly just want custom matching flags and
You said flags, right?
Yeah, I did. I said flags. And god damn it. And I especially want that because we could put like cat faces on them, or like use a Tamriel logo, stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of which, Mike from Elder Scrolls Off the Record was kind enough to offer us a painting, so we're working with him on that. And
he's working on it. I'm gonna send him a screenshot. I don't have.
Yeah, and we plan to get the thumbnail that we use for the videos and the podcast.
I think so.
Yeah, at the very least, the landscape from it.
I asked him. Yeah, I asked him because I'm not sure. He does people and he does them very well, but I'm not sure if that's too big of a pain. So I just let him know, hey, whatever you want to do. But I can't describe how excited I was at that offer. That's super generous.
Yeah,
and
it is, and
he's so
highly
talented.
recommend checking out his work. It's been featured on ESO Live before. I don't know if he has a website or anything, but if you look at his Twitter, you were saying, I think at KDR Mickey.
Yes. If you just look at the pictures he's uploaded to YouTube, Twitter, you'll see them. He keeps getting better. He's got one of Mournhold on there that's just mind blowing. It's so good. I'm really excited.
Yeah, if all else fails, I'd like to get that Mournhold one, if nothing else. But he's already painted that, so he probably doesn't want to paint it again. So, okay, so we're tracking down the killer by starting out asking the families of the murdered victims. The murder victims, not the murdered victims. That would be a little weird.
Well, they were murdered, and
they were, but they're victims of murder. They're not like victims, and they were also murdered.
Right. I guess that's a lot of victimization, in one go. Like that's a lot of tragedy for one person, or one set of victims, so to speak. I'm gonna come talk to
This poor guy lost his wife.
We came here to build a better life.
I got caught in a tent, to be honest.
So in Dew's news, I don't know.
You don't know, dude.
To be perfectly honest, I know that Arkham Knight came out and was
That's not Dew's news.
that WB Warner Brothers, their interactive entertainment, whatever their video game section is called,
a joke.
Yeah, they essentially didn't even try with the PC port.
Also in Dew's news, look at the cool pattern on the stone ground we're on. It's really nice.
I will in just a second.
Yeah, when you're done.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah,
it's
spirals.
Yeah, and then it's got some mixed in
like it looks like
stamps. I don't know. They were more complicated.
It looks like the theme to Saved by the Bell.
It looks like the what?
The theme for Saved by the Bell.
Oh my god! Flags,
90s
are you familiar?
Designs. All it needs is a lot more color.
I know, and like Zach, Slags, are you familiar with that terrible American show? I have to sneeze, and I'm just waiting to mute my mic, but it's not there yet.
Slag says we need to get an actual Dew's News jingle, and I don't know what he's talking about because we have an actual Dew's News jingle.
Yeah, it goes like this. Do you need to be reminded?
That's an actual jingle. You heard it here first.
Yeah, that one guy that emailed us the first time said that we would get it one day, and he's right. We're still working on it.
No, I don't know.
Well, somebody emailed us.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Woo! I got one.
That's correct. I don't know if we got any emails. I didn't check today.
Wow, you know what? The day of the show is the day to check Portlock. I mean, I just said your last name. You're going to have to cut that out.
I can't believe you did that.
Sorry.
Are you out of your mind?
Can you just mute that later? You can.
I can, but now I have to do actual work and editing.
My bad. I really didn't do. I don't know why I did that.
Go ahead and accept this quest. We're not going to do it now, but this is the Archmage Shalador, so this will be for the mage quest.
Where are you?
Why
did I run into water? It's going to make me run slow.
She's going to be expecting us in the Mournhold Guild Hall. So it looks like that's back in Deshawn, so we never did the Mage Guild portion in Deshawn.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember us not doing that.
Yeah, I remember us doing the Fighters Guild when I thought it was the Mages Guild.
What quest am I accepting here?
Do you not have the Archmage Shalador standing right in front of me?
No.
Oh.
It's a guard.
Well then, let me try and share the
quest. I do have talk to Tamriel Alor this way.
Here, I can't share it, so...
I have talked to Guildmaster Sees All Colors. I didn't talk to her yet.
No, he's literally standing right here.
Do I need to talk to Sees All Colors?
Can you see? No. Can you see me like walking in place?
No.
Am I just standing there?
Yeah.
What? That's so weird because I'm running into him, and on my screen I'm walking in place.
Is there something I needed to have done or accepted?
In your quest log, oh, you can mount in here. You usually can't mount indoors. That's funny. In your quest log under Guild, do you have Simply Misplaced?
Let's see. Sorry, I was replying to Slags and his request for... Okay, quest log. Do I have what?
Simply Misplaced.
I have 3 tender souls, that's it.
3 tender souls? Under Guild?
Yeah. Oh, this says to talk to
No, under
Tyrael.
guild. That's under Shadowfen.
Oh,
under
my bad.
guild.
My bad.
Simply misplaced.
No, I have Long Lost Lore and the Prismatic Core.
Long Lost Lore. You need to go back and do some stuff after the show. So let's just go ahead and continue on where we're at here with the Shadowfen quest. It is endless with you. Endless. The stuff you miss in quests.
It's yeah, I can talk to Tyrael here and finish this quest though.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, is talking to Tamriel here.
On your way, stranger.
Sorry about
I have no
that. I'm gonna look at
patience
some bookshelves
about
while you do
time
that.
Vice cannons do their jobs. Ireland's body lies captive in the mortuary. I can't even see
Yeah, it looks
him,
like
let alone bury him.
is the Vice Cannon a Dark Elf? Because this is classic Dark Elf nature. They're not doing what they should be doing to protect the people because they think they're better than the people. Blah blah blah.
I'm trying to look at the bookshelf and he's like trying to talk to me. I'm trying to talk to you, Tyrael. I already talked to you. Go away.
Rightly so.
Oh, he is a biggit. He is. I'm no bigot, but anybody who says I'm not a bigot is probably a bigot.
I know. Yeah, that's a bad way to qualify things.
So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and head out of here.
We're going to look at bookshelves.
Examine Erlin Maraville. See, that doesn't have a door thing. Symbol. There you go. That's the word.
This is the... There's boring-ass books here. I want something hilarious.
Did I miss anything? Like, I don't know if Slags knows. Like, I don't know. We're, like, right back into no news territory here. Somebody just leveled right there. Because we were supposed to do Dues News, and there really isn't any. I mean, Imperial City's going to be coming out soon. I know they said... I don't know if we talked about this last episode, that they said that the pre-launch... First of all, I don't know what a pre-launch is. Does that mean it's coming to the PPS?
Yeah, I'm still confused by that. Did we never got clarification,
Master sees all colors, so I don't know where this quest wants me to go. It doesn't say above or below, so I don't even think it's in here.
Can they not get some funny-ass books in this library?
Is that what you're doing over there?
Yeah, but I am getting a lot of stuff increased as I...
Here's a doorway. Is it through this doorway? No, that doesn't go anywhere. What the hell? That's bizarre. Okay, we're gonna head out of here.
Can I read a recipe that we should make? It's quite...
Yeah, go for it. Maybe in a future Cooking with Dues and Tamriel.
Well, this is quite ridiculous, and I don't know that it's a thing we would actually... Well, the second one, I don't even know what that stuff is, but the first one... seafood supper. You know how I feel about seafood.
Yes, I do.
I love it, in case anyone's wondering. Seafood supper. Simple recipes my mother jotted down for me on the occasion of my marriage. This supper serves for mud crab cakes. We can make crab cakes. These do not travel well, but one can use leftover mud crab this way if fresh crab meat is unavailable. You may season these quite liberally, as some find the flavor of mud crab too earthy for their taste. Steam mud crabs enough to obtain a pound of their succulent flesh, taking care to sort out the cartilage and shell. Add to the meat a half a pound of equal parts of imperial and barley flour. Add water until the mixture can be formed into a ball. Season liberally with salt and ground peppercorns. Form the mixture into pies, pressing together firmly, yet with a gentle touch. Fry them on an oiled griddle until crisp on both sides. What?
You know what's funny is I was like, I'll bet you anything the book you're reading gives you an increase to your provisioning.
It did.
And sure enough.
Totally did. This was not particularly funny, and I don't know what Bataglear is, but I do like how at the end it says to serve it over day-old bread. And it adds garlic and stuff to taste, which is
you can have for dinner, or as this Argonian is named, D-Nur. Who says...
What's their name?
D-Nur. It's right over here. I'm talking to them.
I heard she student. No, but I'm new to this branch.
Diener, that's
like a good idea at the time.
When I heard it, it didn't quite register, but that's really funny.
I
want some Diener. What are we having for? Bacon wrapped pork.
Oh my goodness, a bacon wrapped pork tenderloin. Hello, thank you, Costco.
Thank you, Costco.
I expect it's because it's one of the few. Mostly just
okay. Nothing very. She doesn't say anything very interesting. So let's get out of here.
I know everything in here is frigging boring.
I have on my compass. I have a quest marker over there, but we can't get there from inside here, so we need to exit. I guess normally it gives you the door. You know.
Yeah.
Like this up here.
Yeah.
But it also has it on my compass for back there, like not through a door. But I looked and there's nothing over there. So
I would follow you around since I messed up the quest.
Oh, you know what? I think it's in technically the same building, but you have to go through another doorway over here.
Okay, that sounds...
And you can't get there through the inside.
Yeah, it's
apparently,
raining.
it's right up here, and this is like a back doorway. Unless I just didn't see the passage. Oh no, this is the mortuary. This is not the same.
Ooh, let's go in the mortuary.
But apparently the game thinks it's the same because it did not give me.
I like mortuaries. I
Okay,
see
let's see. So we need to examine things, bodies. It looks like yes.
Ooh, fun.
This is kind of nice.
Greetings.
Not nice, but neat. You know, interesting.
Is it? Well, I know you're not. At least you have the pretense of not being creeped out. I'm like, ooh, yay, dead.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and it's a charred, smoking body. Look
I
at
like
that.
how-
There's even embers
I was
still
gonna
coming
say
up off of it.
Let's examine the notes.
A wound in her chest. A clean, precise cut.
Then why is she still afire?
This combination of wounds is unknown to the local mages guild. Somebody stabbed her in the heart and burned her. What do you mean that's unknown to
I know.
you?
That's a good point.
That seems pretty self-explanatory and basic. Is this one on fire? No, this one is not. Oh, this is a slit throat, so this is different.
I wonder if that's unheard
A
of.
precise cut to the throat. So there's the theme there is that the cuts are precise, like from a surgeon.
Oh, that's why it's unheard of, because these people are dumb and don't know how to cut precisely.
Hmm.
Although I suppose.
It looks like they're
Cutting-
stealing the hearts because there's precise cuts on the chest.
You think they would make note of that part? Yep, this guy as well. Single stab in the heart.
Probably when he was asleep. Huh. So they killed him in 3 different ways, but in each one, they were cut in the chest.
Gethys Omabar sent me. It's about Gethys saw Ironi.
Slog's called us weirdos.
Gethys' wife's still alive, so we need to go track that down. So we'll meet him there. Oh, Imperial City, I
Do I
was
need
saying.
to talk to Smith Halva?
What?
This lady? Can I talk to her?
I don't know. Does she have a quest marker?
Yes, she does.
Then yes, talk to her.
I'm afraid.
Set the Shadowfen, the 3 tender souls. Set that to your main quest. So whenever it's a white quest marker, yes, you need to do whatever it's.
Shadowfen, 3 tender souls. Okay,
There you go.
it's the white quest marker. Thank you, sir.
There's another provisioning.
Tell
Is that
a
the
book-
same?
Yeah, these are the same books. Ooh,
Oh no, this is
not all of
Cooking
them.
Mastery, the easy way. We don't look at enough books.
Yeah, no, some of them are the same, some of them are not. This one's black. What do the black books mean? Do they mean anything?
Black book. Oh no, I think those are like lore books, kind of, but
It's
not
really
the same.
short. It's like a letter almost. But I'm not reading it.
Yeah, no, I'll read a lore book. But let's carry on.
I'm sorry, this looks amazing. Cooking Mastery, the Easy Way by the Malachite Chef. Cuisiner by appointment to his lordship. Chancellor Abner Tharn. What is the secret? Oh, do you mind if I read this? I didn't ask.
No, go for it.
Okay. What is the secret to easy cooking mastery? It can be summed up in one word. Recipes. When you have a recipe for a dish, especially if it comes from the Malachite Chef, it takes all the guesswork out of preparing a meal. He sounds like he's selling stuff. I like it. So beg, borrow, or steal. I jest. Some recipes, acquire the necessary ingredients, and combine as directed over a hot cook fire. You will be a master provisioner in no time. Because I'll let you in on a little professional secret. 19 out of 20 times, even top-ranked chefs do the same thing. Oh, we may add a special spice here or there to personalize a recipe, but we know better than to ignore them entirely. A proven recipe represents the collective experience of generations of cooks. Whether you're making something as a yum Scarydyllic sweet roll, or as complicated as a screaming cheese fondue, in the kitchen, a recipe is your best friend. I bet that's how Gordon Ramsay really does it.
Gordon Ramsay is a screaming cheese fondue.
Okay, how do we meet Gordon Ramsay so that you can yell at him Ramsay style? You screaming cheese fondue! That wasn't really a Ramsay accent at all. I don't know what that was. Kind of sounded southern.
We're fondues.
We are fun. You know, my accent sounded like a Northern Californian making fun of a Southern accent, which I didn't intend. But it worked out that way.
I thought they said Gethys' wife was spotted alive, but here he is, in fact, looking like he's dying.
Whatever's in my home.
Mike's here!
Oh, whatever's in his home is not his wife, so that's interesting. And hello, Mike. We talked about you already. We're not going to mention you again.
Yeah, Mike.
Check out his paintings. They're
Yeah,
awesome.
they're so good.
Ironi.
I'm really excited.
Ironi. She's
Mike, I'm excited for paintings.
When I saw her enter our
So an Argonian saved him. Yet again, the Argonians doing the right things and the Dark Elves being crap.
I crawled out.
Yeah, crap.
Well, this one not in particular. He doesn't seem to be bashing the Argonian in any way, but
Help him remove that
so I'm curious what's inside his house here.
Yeah, let's snoop around.
Because it's
Steal
his
some
wife,
stuff.
but not his wife. Skin Stealer Pyromage. It's a skin stealer.
Oh, okay, well, that's a cool name.
Yeah, that is a cool name, and I guess that relatively explains what happened. I don't know if they used magic or literally took their skin.
That was easy.
I would say it's magic because the other bodies didn't have their skin stolen, so...
I like when I hover over it, it says Skin Stealer Pyromage dead.
So I'm going to read this here. The Argonian's body is still warm. Was that a dark elf? Wait, so is this the Argonian that saved him? Or is this his wife? No, it was his wife that we just killed, and it was a dark elf. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm dumb.
You're not. I
It's
don't know
covered in
what's
numerous cuts and scorch marks. A careful search of his clothing discovers a hidden pocket containing a small journal. Entry 441. 3 dark elves killed in Stormhold, and rumors call it our work. Preposterous. The Night Mother gifted none of them with her call. I'll return to the Enclave when I discover who's behind this. Entry 442. Just watched Aroni Omabar enter her home. This isn't right. Her body remains at the mortuary. I was going to say, I thought we saw her in the mortuary, and how is she alive? Well, apparently she wasn't actually alive. Oh, sorry, I was reading what Mike was saying.
I know. I was
going to see what this creature wants and why it wears Aroni Omabar's face. Huh. So maybe we can figure that out for ourselves. So we need to come out here and talk to the Vice Cannon and let him know what's going on.
Slag said Gordon Ramsay would say, "Where's the yogurt?" And I want you to know, Slags, we've been freaking talking about that all week.
Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. You can't say we're saying it wrong. There's an R in it.
Is there a lore book in here? Because it might be related to...
This
yes,
looks like
there
the
is.
kind of place with a lore book. Oh, there it is.
Vivek and Mephala.
Ooh, you want to read it and I can dance.
Who is Almsevi? Morrowind is a holy country... Okay, this looks like it's in choppy English, so... I'll do my best here. Who is Almsevi? And Almsevi is all in caps, so I'm not sure exactly what that means.
Sorry, keep going.
Oh my god, okay, this is terribly written.
Maybe we should find another.
Morrowind is holy country, and its gods are flesh and blood. Collectively, these gods are called the Tribunal. The Triune, Almsevi, 3 deities exemplifying Dunmeri virtues. Almalexia is mercy, Vivek is mastery, and Sothasil is mystery. Okay, this isn't as poorly written as it started seeming. Vivek is easily the most popular of them all. Vivek is also the most public, for he is the beloved warrior poet of the true people. Paradoxically, beautiful and bloody. Vivek is an artistic violence. Vivek is represented in temple literature and liturgy as one of the divine kings of Morrowind. I don't care if I mispronounce liturgy. I already heard about how I mispronounced damnable. He guards the sacred Velothi subcontinent of Vardenfell and stands guard over Red Mountain. He is part of the Holy Tribunal, a god of the new temple, and an aspect of the blessed and righteous Almsevi. The explicit presentation of Vivek, the guardian god king and warrior poet, is the one most accessible and familiar to Westerners. However, it is important to remember that Vivek is also known to the Dunmer as the transcendent evolution of the Daedra that anticipated him. Black Hands Mephala, a foundation figure of the earliest Chimer. This darker side of Vivek does not appear in the popular literature and liturgy, but is instinctively understood and accepted by the Dunmer as an integral part of Vivek's divine aspect. A more complete appreciation of the complex nature of Vivek requires an understanding of the nature of Vivek's anticipation, Mephala, and the darker themes represented in this Daedra lord's modes and motivations. Who is Mephala? Each of the 3 tribunes of the temple were represented in the dawn of the Chimeri culture by their anticipations. These anticipations are known to the West as the sinister Daedra lords Azura, Boethia, and Mephala. In temple theology, however, Azura is the anticipation of Sulthasil, the mage lord of Almsevi. Boethia is the anticipation of Almalexia, Almsevi's mother and lady. Mephala is the anticipation of Vivek. According to legend, under the guidance of these 3 Daedra lords, a discontented throng of Altmer transformed themselves into a new people and founded a new land. And while Boethia, the so-called Prince of Plots, provided the revolutionary methods needed to bring about this transformation, Mephala was the shadowy implementer of those methods. As known in the West, Mephala is the demon of murder, sex, and secrets. All of these themes contain subtle aspects and violent ones.
That's a pretty crazy demon.
Assassination genocide, courtship orgy, tact poetic truths. Mephala is understood paradoxically to contain and integrate these contradictory themes, and all these subtle undercurrents and contradictions are present in the Dunmeri concepts of Vivec, even if they are not explicitly described and explained in temple doctrine. The Dunmer do not envision Lord Vivec as a creature of murder, sex, and secrets. Rather, they conceive of Lord Vivec as benevolent, king, guardian, warrior, poet, artist. But at the same time, unconsciously, they accept the notion of darker, hidden currents beneath Vivec's benevolent aspects. For example, one of the most striking, persistent myths associated with Vivec is the story that Vivec conspired with his co-rulers Almalexi and Sotasil in the murder of Lord Nerevar, the greatest of Dunmer heroes and generals. The story is derived from Ashlander oral tradition and is flatly contradicted by all temple traditions. Nonetheless, the tale is firmly established in the Dunmer imagination, as if to say, of course Vivec would never have conspired to murder Lord Nerevar, but it happened so long ago, who can know the truth? Ooh, I'm guessing that is the truth, because often the victor determines history, and they obviously were the victors of that, and the legend has it that they murdered Nerevar, which our theme song is called Nerevar Rising, so go Nerevar.
Can I just say the part where it says they conceive of Lord Vivec as a benevolent king, guardian, warrior, poet, artist? It sounds like the end of the show when Slags writes it for me. That's a lot of description.
The public face of Vivec is benign, sensitive, compassionate, and protective of his followers.
There's more.
At the same time, the Dunmers seem irrationally comfortable with the hidden aspects of Vivec, the darker components of violence, lust, and conspiracy associated with the more primitive and ruthless impulses of the anticipations. Huh. I couldn't make sense of all of that, but I hope somebody could.
I want you to know why I wasn't dancing behind you, and it's because you're invisible for some reason. I can see your crown, but you're outside now, or were you outside?
Did you finish the quest in here?
Yeah.
You looked at the body? I can see you.
I can see you now.
Ah, okay.
You only disappeared when you picked up the lore book. I have no idea why you were there.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and so I couldn't quite see where you were. Let me check the... It just says talk to Vice Cannon for Undal.
You're good.
Thank God, for once I had it. Yeah, no, literally the second you picked up the lore book, I'm like, I want to dance, but he's not there anymore.
Yeah, I was wondering where you were with that.
I know, I'm disappointed in myself.
I'm sorry.
You'll just have to wait for my drunk dance at the end of the show to the loop.
They say you can
Hello,
actually go talk to the Dunmer gods.
Carrots.
Given the way the Dunmer treated us, do you think that also means you can punch them?
I like that. Jinx. Okay, so we're going back into the Fighters Guild here, and we're going to go talk to the Vice Cannon.
Oh, man. Slag says this week is about quality rather than quantity. My outro is designed specifically to trip my tongue up. And I mentioned my large teeth already trip me up. That's just cruel. But you know what? That's what I get for having Slags do my work for me. So thank you, Slags, for doing my homework. Yet again. I'm going to talk to Angui here.
And we can concentrate our efforts.
Yeah, I'll hunt these creatures for you. I just started another one. Ooh, Shadowfen smorgasbord.
Oh god, is it a bigot that's doing these murders?
Oh my god, I still have to sneeze. I have not sneezed. It's making me nuts.
I'm sorry.
What a horrible feeling. Update in Dew's news. Dew still hasn't sneezed yet.
I also haven't talked about Imperial City, but that's okay.
I
think I talked a little bit. Ow, that was the funny bone.
It's funny to me.
It's not funny at all.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're such an asshole.
I am. I love you. I'm sorry.
Oh, what the hell?
Are you okay?
Yeah, well, obviously. It's a funny bone. Everybody's fine when they bump their funny bone. It just hurts like hell.
I almost stole, but it gives you the option now to not steal, thank God, instead of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it
justice system.
Yeah, and I almost stole from this cabinet, but then it has a backup now where you have to hit R to steal instead of when you used to just hit E.
So Vice Cannon Rondar is missing, and we need to go track him down and find Vice Cannon Rondar. So that's what I was trying to say earlier about Imperial City in the Dew's News. We talked about it a little bit regarding the upcoming potential changes to Cyrodiil that they were talking about. And we talked about that last week, but we didn't talk about what the heck is a pre-launch. Because
what is it?
They had said, and I might be missing some information on this.
Inquiring
Maybe
minds
they
want to
said
know.
something more specific that I'm not aware of. But essentially they said that, hey, you know, pre-launch event. Where the hell are we going?
I know.
I don't have a quest marker.
Oh boy.
Talk to Listens to Water. But where the hell is Listens to Water? I don't have a quest marker for. Oh, there it is. Okay, we need to go this way. Oh, there's a Sky Shard up here. Sky Shard! You're the Sky Shard?
Sky Shard.
Sky Shard!
I'm sorry, Slacks thinks he can see you on my webcam, and I don't think he can. Let me check Skype, and so it's...
I can...
Oh, no, he can. My bad, Slacks.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was
I'm
wrong.
back.
Yeah, I can see it on...
Yeah, I'm back there.
Skype. Ooh, it just depends
You can
on
see
what...
how much I hunch over my chair.
Oh, God, same here. I keep hiding behind my microphone by accident because of my bad posture. Alright, I'm coming for the Sky Fart.
I'm jumping hilariously to try and get up there because I don't know how to get
Oh,
up there.
crap. I'm fine.
How do you get up there?
Let's find out. I'm glad I didn't miss out. This is a really neat bridge.
I can see kind of not how you get up there. I think we need to go across this bridge here.
Sorry I incorrectly told you were wrong for a second, Slags. I can't see shit anyways.
And then, oh, here we go. Yeah, you come up here, and then you can jump across.
Oh, there
these
you are.
rocks.
'Cause, I lost you for a moment, and I was turning around. You're like, "Let's go over this bridge here," and I'm like, "There's a lot of bridges." I mean, to be fair, you have a crown, so I can, you know, knock it off. But
You're going too far, though. You need to turn around there and come up the rocks.
oh, there you are. How'd you go up there?
Oh no, you didn't go too far. You need to go up and around to the left.
Okay.
You'll see the way up to these rocks here.
Oh, you think so?
So, they said pre-launch in July, late July, I think they said. Which, okay, you know, I mean, that's about what we expected.
Oh shit! I jumped into the waterfall.
Can you get up from there?
I don't know. We'll find out. Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Oh shit.
It's,
Sorry.
watching you is hilarious right now. What,
It's
you
worse.
could have gotten back up there.
I didn't mean to go this way. I'll get there. It's kind of funny.
So I don't know what a pre-launch means. I don't know if that means that that's when it's going to go to the PTS. But it's about what we expected. About a month after console release, we would get Imperial City. Although we're not getting Imperial City a month later. And it's a little bit more than a month later. We're getting a pre-launch, which I still don't know exactly what that means.
Ooh, I made it. I finally made it.
I just saw Mike said listens to Waters is in the loo. That's funny. I'm going to laugh really hard if they are in fact in like an outhouse or something when we go find them.
Oh my god.
Okay, did you get the Sky Shard?
Yes. And Slag says he was waiting for your vape pen to fall, and it was wobbling around for a while. You have no idea how often that thing falls. It's just clank, clank, clank.
Sometimes I scream hilariously at it.
Do. He goes, "Whoa!" like that sometimes.
Yeah, and then I follow it with chew, like chew, which is from Family Guy when it was Michael McDonald sneezing.
Lord. There are so many beautiful sounds in this episode. Somebody should make a compilation. Use compilation.
This looks like it came out of a giant loo.
Listen to Waters. Yeah, this totally looks like it could be an outhouse.
Yeah, it looks like a giant poop is what it looks like. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's
It
a
looks
little
like
much.
it looks like a do. Uh-oh.
This dude's dead.
Yeah. We can't talk to you now.
He's a warm, dead Argonian.
The charred flesh again. There's no mistaking the similarities. Look around for records.
Oh, look how far I had to go to look around for those records.
Entry 1. I spoke to Chomicus? I can't tell if that's an RN or an M today. He didn't seem to recognize me or even wish to speak to me. Oh, there's an enemy. Holy crap. Oh, boy. And that is a Dominion spy, so that's a little insightful. Is this the Aldmeri Dominion coming after us here? And I can't read this book now. So that's all you get of the reading of...
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, that Argonian's log. I don't even remember the Argonian's name, and it's not telling me when I look at the body now.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Oh, I already
But I
looked.
will take this drink, some barley nectar, and drink it. Why not?
Nice. Listens to water.
Listens
It
to
shows me.
water.
Did
Did you look at the book, too?
Yeah, I did. Slag says
okay.
that we should make the Dew's News jingle the Achu sound, but just, you know what? Don't joke about that because I have had to sneeze this entire episode.
I forgot you had to sneeze when I was talking about that. That's hilarious.
It's just this. I did too, and I just it tickled again my nose, and it's really bad.
Okay, we're gonna enter the Silyanorn ruins. Ruins.
Ooh.
So what do you think? Do you think that pre-launch means it's coming to the PTS?
All I know is it's really bugging the shit out of me that I don't know what a pre-launch is. And yeah, all I can guess is that it would come to the PTS, but I think you were saying don't they normally say that or call it a beta or something? But you know what?
Yeah, I don't...
I mean, maybe somebody knows. Maybe they've answered it. I haven't looked.
Yeah, maybe we're just dumb.
We might be. It's very possible.
I mean, that'd be far from the first time, so...
That we didn't know anything.
Yeah, that we didn't even know.
We didn't even know. Oh my god, not back to that.
Sometimes I wonder why there's enemies in a place like this, where it's like, you're still like in the town, like nobody thought to open this door.
Because it's extremely
It's
fun.
like, it's not like you're that far from these ruins, you're right there.
You make a valid point.
Yeah, and there's like this entire like legion of enemies in here.
Well, they killed them, but then they respawned. Obviously.
Fair enough. Oh, that's hilarious.
But it does. Oh, thank you. It does make it fun, though.
You know what that made me think of was
how handsome you are.
Was the game? What was it called? Life? No, it wasn't called Life. It was called. Oh, they did the YouTubes. The 7 billion people play it or whatever. What was the name of the game called?
Oh, Second Life?
No, oh my god, no.
I don't know what you're... A lot of people play that.
They did YouTube videos of it.
Oh, you're talking about the subreddit called it's
r/outside. That's the name of the game.
And then a guy made joke videos like he was playing.
Yeah, it was a Reddit post that it was a video game that 7 billion people play. And
it's a whole subreddit. People make jokes. They basically treat it like the world is a real video game.
Yeah, like
facetiously, not... Yeah, and not in any serious. It's you know, I can't think of any.
Just
it's silly.
For humor.
Yeah, for humor.
And then somebody made YouTube videos where it was like they had a GoPro on or whatever, and so it was just them doing somewhat video game-esque stuff, but in real life, and like explaining the game. It was like a let's play, but it was outside.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Like literally outside of his house. By the way, wherever that guy lives looks awesome. I think he's in
like he was or his voice sounded British, right?
Yeah, he was in Britain somewhere, I think, and like just beautiful. Like he
I'm just saying some of the coolest people that I know on the internet are in England and or the UK in general, and it also looks really nice, and I just think that we should live there.
Yeah, there was a part of the videos, I think it was like one of the third or fourth episodes or something, and he goes to like this chapel that's like just down the street from him. So you know it's like this like ancient chapel, which in America like that's foreign to us because we don't have any ancient anything here for the most part. You know, the country's not old enough. And so to live down the street from like this 600-year-old chapel or whatever it was.
That's so cool.
Yeah, but I mean,
can we move there?
Yeah, I mean, but if you live in Europe, you would think that's not exactly the most obscure thing in the world.
I just want to put this out there. I forgot to tell you. I just found this out like yesterday. I have an internet friend, and she's on my Facebook who lives in Alabama, and she tagged herself at what they literally call Bama-henge, which is a knockoff Stonehenge that somebody made in Alabama just for fun.
God damn it.
And I love that they call it Bama-henge.
Did you talk to the guy over here tied up?
I don't know yet. Hold on. I'm checking all the books, but they're all kind of redundant. Although, if you go along these bookshelves, by the way, they level up a ton of shit.
I did some of it. I got some light armor and destruction staff leveled up, which was right up my alley. So, I do have a skill point that I can use. I would like to unlock freaking Impulse, but I don't get that till what, level 38, so I got 10 more levels to go on that.
I have 6 skill points. Whoops. I mean, just like whoops. I need to put some stuff in.
Yeah, that's alright. Well, let's go up. Did you talk to him on time?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let's go up here then.
Let's kill this guy. You're dead. You're also dead. How does it feel to be dead? You don't care. You'll respawn in 10 minutes.
I need to. You know what? I need to start playing more, and we both need to start playing more. But I
say that every episode.
You know, I was complaining about Cyrodiil last episode, and I need to just like get a good PvP build.
Oh yeah, you do.
Because
you'll have fun.
Well, I'd like to get into Imperial City, which I guess I don't really need to know how to PvP for. I'm in the Ebonheart pack, so that I mean they're gonna have everything locked down anyways, like they usually do.
You'll have more fun if you.
But I really want to check it out, but I'll have to buy the DLC for it, but that's fine. It's not like I haven't saved money on the subscription anyways, so.
Well, and I'd like to get into it too, just to understand it better and play the game.
Yeah, we can both go in there and check
know what
things
I'm
out
doing.
in there or whatever.
For God's sake, I
don't
know what I'm doing.
I'm curious if the battle leveling applies in Imperial City, because it is technically still in Cyrodiil. The battle leveling being that it boosts you up to VR 10 or 12 or whatever it is, even when you're not. You know, in Cyrodiil, it'll put you up to max level or with like adequate gear on. So I'm curious if Imperial City does that too, because otherwise we're gonna have issues, because it should be like, you know, high level stuff in there. And you don't have a max level character.
Well, no, but I should just level my character and play more, to be honest.
Yeah, we need to do that in general
I have
anyways.
2 more prisoners to free, so if I miss
Yeah,
one.
me too. Yeah, you're
Okay,
good. You're
Thank
good.
goodness.
Yeah.
Mike had an idea on what the pre-launch might be, so I will let you figure out.
Mike is saying it looks like pre-launch is their marketing campaign where we will get more news and screens according to their website.
So that's a pre anything. Bless you. Damn
I'm sorry.
It, right there!
I was gonna say I'm sorry.
I love you. Thank you for saying you're sorry. That was very thoughtful. It's not
what
your
is going
fault.
on in the air tonight?
It's not your fault. I'm allergic to What are you singing? Oh, we're singing so much.
I should have named this episode something about singing, because that's all we've done.
Do's and karaoke.
Yeah.
Doing karaoke.
Alright, so
don't get
I'm
mad
not
that I
exactly
sang.
Sure what we're doing here. We're releasing prisoners that the Dominion people have.
Don't get mad that I sang a little bit of that awful song, What's My Age Again, for our 23rd level, because I also, at karaoke, sang it on my birthday, my 23rd. And you know what?
It's
you just
also
have
the 23rd episode.
Oh my god! See, that was so cool that I sang that. I'm so great. You should make that the theme.
It still was not at all cool.
It's the only fun song they ever did. And you just kind of have to. We have a theme going here.
Never escape.
All right, there we go. Free the prisoners, find Vice Canon Hrondar. So we still haven't found him yet. Looks like he's down this passageway here.
Slugs said blessed you for when he sneezed, and honestly, I feel like he lives with us because that's how we talk all the time.
That is what we say.
We say do basically everywhere we can all the time. That's why we're using Tamriel. Didn't come out of nowhere, you guys.
I feel like I'm doing a terrible job this episode of staying on track, like talking about stuff, and I'm getting very distracted by the gameplay.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's all right. I say that,
feel
but
like
it's
awesome.
probably this bad every episode.
It is.
So.
Okay.
Hashtag I say too much.
Hashtag that's what Northern Californians do. We say and hella. And huh.
We're not actually 23 years old. I don't know if Mike is saying because we're such a low level, or if he thinks we're saying we're 23 years old.
Yes, our levels are pathetically low, but our ages are pathetically not low.
Normal. Average.
We've achieved in life.
We're right in the heart of the demographic. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go here, because it's... Oh, up here. Here we go. There's
I'm on a load screen,
a lot
so
of bookshelves
I'll
in
be
here.
there soon. Load screen.
What's my load again?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh god, Slags is gonna take that and run.
That didn't even work.
Slags, I want to know, I asked this before the show, and I think before you were in chat. Yeah, it was before you were in chat. I have a question for you. Do you only care about Almalexia's Peach, or do you care about all of Almalexia? How do you feel? Do you have feelings? Do you care? It's just, you know, throwing that question out there. Also, Mike, how do you feel about Almalexia? Might as well ask. Also, Slags, do you have a real name? You don't have to say it in chat. I'm just curious.
Okay, there we go. He wouldn't. I was trying to talk to him and he wouldn't talk.
Mike says our age. No, we're both old farts.
Yeah,
no, we're
we're
not that old.
28.
28. But we're both equally 28.
Yes, we were born on the exact same day.
Yeah, he's like a few hours older.
I like to call it due day.
Due day. That's adorable. You probably said it before, but I have a terrible memory.
Way to bust
so.
me out because I said I like to say that as though I say it all the time, and then
You
you're like,
probably
"Oh, that's
have.
a good one. I've never heard that before," which is true. I've never said that before, but I'm gonna start calling it that from now on. Our birthday is now due day.
Admit it, everybody. You think that's super cute?
It was not December 17th.
No. It's,
Isn't that D-Day, December 17th?
I hope so. Otherwise, you sound like a doofus. I really don't know. It's I think December. I should know. Yeah, but you're 6 hours older.
All right, so this has given us the genesis for the. It looks like for the Shadowfen questline is that there is the Aldmeri Dominion has an encampment somewhere here, and that's how they got into Stormhold. So we're gonna tackle where we tackled the Maulborn in the last area, Deshaun. We're gonna tackle the Dominion in Shadowfen.
Slags, why don't you have our birthday? And
Tenmar Walk.
Mike likes. Oh, I'll let you do that, and then I'll tell you.
Yeah, no, go ahead, because we're gonna wrap it up after this anyway.
Oh, okay. Mike likes both Almalexia and her peach because he's a classy individual, and Slags just likes her peach and any money she may have because he's an individual who's like me. Just kidding. That's not. I like you. I like you for more than your peach, though, dude.
I'm glad.
Yes, Slags. Same age as well. Literally the same day. It's kind of weird, kind of cool. I thought that was neat because I had never met anybody that shared my birthday except my like super old uncle, but obviously he wasn't born on the same day. He's my great uncle. So it's pretty cool.
Hello.
Okay, so what?
Birthdays.
We're gonna wrap this up here. A little bit short of an episode, but that's all right.
Yeah, because we want some friggin' bacon wrapped food.
Next week's gonna be a bigger episode because next week what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to Deshaun. We're gonna finish up that Mage Guild quest. We're gonna find it for you somehow.
Gonna get my questing together. I swear.
We're gonna finish up the Mage Guild quest that you didn't finish, and then we'll get you caught up there. But so we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll also do the Fighters Guild quest here in Stormhold. But what I'm going to start doing is, since there's going to be, in my opinion, long periods of time with very little news for the life of this game from now on.
You don't know that.
It's now a DLC system. They're not going to be doing, in my opinion, probably not doing the 4 to 6 week content release anymore. Or maybe they will. I mean, they're going to be making money on the DLCs, so push them out. But either way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start checking Reddit and things like that for interesting discussion topics.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and kind of, go off of that, and that will be our news is that this is what people are talking about, which isn't really news, but it's close enough.
Yeah,
so,
I kind of actually like, I mean, it's community discussion. It's community, community. And that's part of the news.
Community. That's that's what we're going to call it. It's not going to be news. It's going to be the community section.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do that too. If
I
remember.
know you will.
I probably will forget, but if I remember.
You might not because you listen to the episode, so you'll probably hear this tomorrow and be like, oh yeah, community.
Community.
Community with Doos and Duriel.
So, let's go ahead and wrap this up then.
Okay.
Let me get my loot going, turn the audio up.
Yeah, sweet dancing music.
In case anybody's wondering how I do this, I turn the audio up, and then
Turns
I type /
Nobody
loot.
was wondering. What?
So, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts are we have the same birthday. We turned 29 this year. That's terrible. And I have to dance. Can you see me?
Yeah, I'm actually in first person looking right at you.
Nice. Look at my sweet drunk moves. Anyway, my final thoughts were I had fun. I like doing little mini episodes. Sorry we were late again. Sorry. I want to make sweet rolls, to be honest. Like that's all. Now I'm like almost thinking about making them tonight.
I gotta be honest.
Fantastic.
That was all we could talk about for like a month straight, and I just totally forgot about them. We should make those again soon.
And they're so easy, and legitimately, I'm craving them so much just from having seen it in that one mention. It's fine, Slags. Anyway,
it's what makes us.
Yeah, and
community.
Exactly. So very, very excited. Again, check out ESO Mustard. Check it out. I hear it's great. I hear that from Drew. He listened and it's supposed to be fantastic. And for God's sake, it's got to be a better first episode than ours ever was. So
yeah, no, it doesn't have the echo
God.
because it's just him by himself for right now. He said he's going to have another guy, Seamus, who will be on, but Seamus doesn't play Elder Scrolls Online, but he does play video games and apparently is a character, if you will. So I'll look forward to that. It certainly had. I thought he said quality, not quantity. That's really huge. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll finish that
It's
thought
huge,
in my
but
final thoughts.
it's oh my God, damn you in that word. I actually might be able to get that. I think I can get that word. It's huge, but it's also
Pseudo hypoparathyroidism.
Oh, I had it. Thanks. That's mine. Slags, you definitely. This isn't your fault. You're gonna need to send that in a private one next time because somebody just stole my fucking thunder.
No, there's another one that's even harder.
Yeah, no, but
That's
I
why I
can get
didn't
that one.
try.
I don't think I can get the other ones. No, you're a jerk. You know what? This was my final thoughts, and you're not really
sorry.
a jerk. I love you. I'm just.
sorry.
You're my dude.
I'm sorry for not really being a jerk.
Yeah, exactly. He says you're the man. Damn it. Mike says another cooking episode, and I agree. I think we should just do sweet rolls drunk over and over and over.
Yeah.
And mulled wine, because that was really good. And, oh, I'm very excited about the painting, Mike. Thank you so much for the offer. If you choose to back out because we're terrible, I don't blame you. But I am very excited for that. Oh my gosh, you can't see this, but from my angle, when I dance drunk, my booty is super thick. It looks awesome. My peach is where it's at. Well, not my peach, but the real Zap Rousdower's peach.
What you need to do is take off that costume real quick.
Wait, how do I do that?
You hit U, and then you go to your costumes, and whatever one you're wearing, you double-click on it to take it off.
Okay, now what?
Oh. Well, that's a disappointment.
Why? What do I do?
No, you put on a different costume. Double-click that same costume again. There you go. Now look towards me.
Oh, no. Can you see my butt? Are you thinking?
I can kind of see your butt, but that wasn't really the point.
No,
It
but
was to
you-
see your front, because that's the Bosmer style, and I know it's somewhat revealing.
Yeah, I know,
um,
but check out my cool butt.
That is pretty cool.
Alright, here. I didn't mean to not face you anyway. It just
No, it's okay. You just need to run far away from me and then run towards me.
Oh my god, I just did a sweet roll by accident. A sweet roll!
Sweet roll.
I didn't even mean to make that
Yeah,
pun.
look at that hotness. Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't even
It's
look...
you!
No, I'm not like offended. What I mean is like, I've gained like 10 pounds, so I've got some tum chub lately.
By the way, your drunk dance,
Yeah.
do you see your mouth?
No, hold on.
It's hilariously like open and then like whoa, whoa.
Oh my gosh, that's how I for real look. Oh my gosh, my hand's going up like I'm Elvis.
I'm sorry, what were your final thoughts?
Sweet rolls. Say it in your funny voice, please.
Sweet roll.
So funny. All right, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts, sorry we got started late. Sorry there wasn't much to talk about, but we did get into Shadowfen, and I'm really excited. I had no idea what the questline for Shadowfen was about. I knew Deshaun was about the Brothers of Strife. I'm sorry, I knew Stonefalls was about the Brothers of Strife. I knew Deshaun was about the Malborn and the Lodos Plague, because I paid attention to those when we quested on our other characters, but we haven't gotten this far on our other characters. So this is all new territory. It looks like we're going to be fighting against the Dominion. Vice Cannon Servina was in my way there. Get away. Thank you.
Get out of the way.
And I actually, to be perfectly honest, I meant to get some discussion topics for this episode, and I spaced. So I'm going to do that for next episode unless I space. Patent pending.
We've been kind of... What's that?
I said patent pending, but
Oh, patent
I meant more pending my space.
No, I thought it was cute, though. I just didn't hear it. Look at that Argonian walking by. Well, it was probably a while ago. It was in the stream.
What do you
Slags
want?
doesn't drink. Well, then just pretend to dance drunk, Slags. Because I gave Mike and Slags a challenge and told them to send us videos of them dancing drunk in real life.
Perhaps sitting on balloons filled with Jack and Coke.
Yeah, maybe you should try it. See how your booty feels. See if it feels fizzy and tingly.
I saw
You know what? Everybody who listens to the show, please send videos of you dancing drunk in real life. Your character is acceptable as well. That's the challenge. Nobody's gonna do it, but it's still, I don't care. Did I interrupt your final thoughts on
No,
that?
I'm good. That's it.
Oh, yeah, we've just been, again, very, very busy. Lots of crap going on, so that's the reason that things are scattered. But hey, it's like,
it may come to this, but it wouldn't be for a little while anyways. But we may have to move the show to somewhere, say, along the lines of Friday evenings.
Sorry, Slags, I know that's
And if that happens, there may be a lot of wine drinking during the show.
Oh my god, that's true. This may turn into Drunken Tamriel.
Yeah, it may become Drunk Dudes and Tamriel every week.
Let me add that, well, I just realized, because I was saying we can't change it because it's on Tuesdays. Well, at least it can be on Fridays. That way we can take it.
Oh, yeah, any do can be a do.
Yeah, any do can be a do.
Any do that ends in do.
Yeah, exactly. Whichever day it's a do.
Sometimes, like, we know exactly what we're saying, even though we use do in place of, like, most of the words in a sentence, but we still... And I wonder if other people can pick up on what exactly I'm saying if I do that.
This probably sounds like another language. He got me... This is his fault. He's been doing this since I met him, but he also abbreviates words all the time, like cuts half of them off. But you just get used to that.
I didn't realize I had stopped /looting a while back.
I'm in the chat now because I don't have the two screens like you do.
The problem is the game music with the volume turned up might be hard to hear what we're saying, whereas the loot isn't as loud as the game music. So but it should be fine. Anyways, so if you would like to find us, you can email the show at dudesandtamriel@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter at dudesandtamriel, or individually, I am at Scarydrew86.
I am at _burials. Find me.
You can also find us on player.me. Just search Dudes and Tamriel, or you can search Scarydrew to find me personally. You can add us or message us in game. I am at Scarydrew.
I am at Scarydoo.
And you can also find the show on YouTube, youtube.com/dudesandtamriel. We stream the show live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific at twitch.tv/dudesandtamriel. And we also post the show in podcast form, and that is found on Podomatic, Beyond Pod, iTunes, and Stitcher Radio. And just search Dudes and Tamriel on any of those, or just Google Dudes and Tamriel, and you will find us.
Don't go to player.we. That's not a website, I don't think. And if it is, probably not the kind of website you meant to go. Sorry.
So thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening.
Hi, Ramp.
Slags. Hi, Ramp. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Slags and Mike.
Again, check out Mike's art. You can. You were saying Twitter?
Yeah, his Twitter, and send sweet rolls. Somebody send.
At KDR Mickey. Check out his art. It's fantastic.
Mail me
like I
sweet
said,
rolls.
it's been featured on ESO Live before. Because it's just that good.
Mail me sweet rolls.
I think that was his. Dark Elf painting, and that was the one thing I didn't like about it because I hate Dark Elves.
Oh my god, but it's so good. And again, like the Mournhold one, I looked at that and I was like, "Are you serious? This is so good."
Yeah, it's fantastic.
They're really good.
Yeah.
So is this over? Are you going? Is this? Oh my god! Sorry. Are you going? Is this a solo mission? Should I be concerned? Will it look like Sean Connery's wallet? Is a fungal nail infection? Will they throw me out of the White House? Can I see the Eagle from here? Did that guy just rob a petrol station? Oh my god, it's a gas station, okay.
Petrol?
We're in US of A. Does anyone even like Aquaman? Can I bake soda bread? I've just been talking about soda bread. Will this go to trial? Can I leave the light on? Shall I bring my own beer? Will there be reruns of MacGyver? Will you lend me your rad corduroy bell-bottoms? Will you do? I know you have some. 1.21 gigawatts? What are the signatures and evidences for the Belitsky, Faden, Kwarev, Lipitov, Belitsky, Chigov, Katani, Cifaloni, Fiorani. He went from like Russian to Italian. Fiorani, Marchesini, Evolution Equations, Europe. Where do you get this? Do they really cover tablets with hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose? That one was easier. Do you guys have any friends with pseudo hypoparathyroidism? Yes. Do you have you seen my PS Vita? Have you? Are we done? Is it over?
Just real quick.
Oh my god.
KDR Mickey said, or KDR Mickey, I'm reading the chat. Mike said Deviant Art has all of his artwork.
Oh, all of his art. Is it just
so
kdrmickey.deviantart.com? I said that. Hopefully that's...
I don't know, but
I'm
sure you could search it or whatever.
Honestly, petrol station sounds way cooler than gas station, although your gas prices are through the roof there, or your petrol prices. He said I win this week, but I don't agree. I really stumbled over that Russian.
Yeah, you know what? Foreign languages are unfair, Slags. You're not playing fair.
The sad part is I really stumbled over the Italian, and I should be a little better at that because you make fun of the way I say Vespucci all the time.
Your Italian side.
You what did you say?
I said, yeah, but you hate your Italian side.
That's true. Most of my Italian relatives are dicks, but not. There are a couple of okay ones.
All right, let's get out of here.
Are we done? Is it over? Is it off? Is the stream off? Is Slag's gone?